All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today, starting with Elder Pastor Tahar on down. I also like to give double honor to the head and the elder of the man in Israel camp, the Chazat, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And also, by the way, Shalom to Yishasir Akim. Shalom. All right, now I'm coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah with another exhortation video. And as you can see by this clip, this is why we tell y'all, man, stop hanging around these Edomites, man, which are these so-called white people, man. I don't care how much you think these people are your friends. They're not your fucking friends, bro. They are your enemy, bro. And apparently, in the clip that you're going to see, I might not play the whole thing because I don't want YouTube to take it down. I might just play a small portion of it, but you can watch it on your own on TikTok. Just type in "spaz the fuck out." As you can see, the name of the TikTok page. You know, I came across the video maybe like 2-3 days ago, and I'm gonna do a video on it, man, because this is another example why we tell y'all not to hang around them. Apparently, this Zion girl, ended up hanging with him, and as you can see, it says 3 white girls beat on a black girl who suffers from mental illness and epilepsy, which, epilepsy is like a disease, in the brain where, they have seizures and, brain disorder, act a little slow, they may zone out and don't even know it. It's madness, but they had to beat on. It's 3 of them beating on basically a retarded girl, man. Which, like, come on, man. What are y'all gonna gain out of this? And then y'all record it at that. Y'all make yourself look even better. Y'all fucking with a disabled, girl, which, that's part of her judgment. But 2/3 of our people don't know that's her judgment. But it goes to show you she shouldn't have been hanging around them in the first place. And second of all, that's just her judgment. That's just her judgment. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this clip and let y'all see what happened, man.
What you gonna do? I'll look behind the bottom. That ass, I'm slow. What is you finna do?
Blood on the
You try to leave this house, bitch, and I'm gonna drag you by your fucking hair, bitch. Audrey, talk all that shit that you was talking over the phone. Talk it now! Talk it now! Bitch, shut up.
black bodies swinging in the southern breeze.
No, because this bitch, I want her to fight.
That's all I'm gonna play, man. I played a little bit too much, but hey, man, you see, that's really the whole video. But hopefully YouTube don't take it down, man. But you see what I'm talking about? Like, jumping on the girl, basically doing WWE moves with her. The one white girl with the purple shirt, the Edomite bitch, jumping on her like she in the WWE, man. And like I said, man, y'all over here trusting these so-called white people. You see, it's like I said at the bottom, it's not just Nolan Wells. There are more victims. And that's for you dumbass niggas that's trusting these motherfuckers, man. Y'all deserve, what comes y'all way, man. Because we tell y'all, man, don't hang around the fucking devil, man. That's like you putting a fucking alligator. You know how motherfuckers used to be on TV shows. They used to have an alligator or whatever, and used to do little tricks with them and have their head in the alligator mouth. And before the alligator could shut his mouth, he'll hear it move it. Who the hell gonna feel sorry for you? You get your goddamn head stuck in the alligator mouth. The alligator fucking around and bite your head for real. Who gonna feel sorry for you? Why the fuck would you even put your mouth in the alligator? Why the fuck would you even put your head in the alligator mouth in the first place? That's like you dumbass niggas who's hanging around these Edomites, man. Like, you gotta be dumb as hell to be hanging around these motherfuckers, man. I mean, do y'all not learn y'all lessons? After time, after time, after time, you should know not to trust these motherfuckers, bro. I don't give a damn how humble they come at you. I don't give a damn what they may give you, what they offering you. I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers are not y'all friends. They are your enemies. Let's get that never trust thy enemy. The scripts tell you these motherfuckers ain't your friends, bro. They're your enemy. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 12, and we're gonna start at um verse 10. We're gonna read down to verse we'll read down to verse 13. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You see that? The scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. Who is your enemy? Your enemy is a so-called white man, woman, and child, and also the other nations as well. But your primary enemy would be considered Esau, which are the so-called white people, which is our evil twin brother, man, according to the scriptures. So it says, never. It say never. Do you not know what the word never means? Meaning at all. You know, pretty much meaning at all. You know, not at all, whatsoever. You know, whatever you do, don't do it. So it says, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So, like, for example, if you got a car, a brand new car, and you let that brand new car sit over, it's all, you know, sparkly with paint, you know, the paint job nice on it, you know, but at the time you let that car sit in the elements for too long, you know, in the sun or whatever, hey, that paint gonna start to rust off, you know, that paint is gonna start to rust off. So then you're gonna see that car for what it truly is, just like these Edomites. Yeah, they may be smiling and all in your face or whatever, but at the time, once you piss them motherfuckers off or you do something that they don't like, guess what? You're gonna see they iron rusted. You're gonna see their hatred towards you, man. And that Zion, I don't know how she got in the house. I'm pretty sure they didn't just kidnap her and throw her in the house. She had to been thinking it was her friends, and then you was talking shit. Whoop, boom, 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 beat her up. You see? And she probably was just bullshitting at that too. But, you know, Edomites, hey, gonna do what Edomites gonna do. You know? And look what happened to her. She probably thought those was her little friends, all clicked up. Hey, and look what them Edomites did. They did it to her. Beat her ass. I don't know how bad, you know, because, you know, I ain't see the face or whatever, but, hey, man, they're pretty much doing, like I said, WWE moves on her, man. You see the girl in the purple shirt hitting her with the people's elbow. You know, that was a wrestling move. I believe it was called the people's elbow. You know, like, goddamn. Then you got them hitting on the side and just beating her. And then recording it. Like it's a game to them. You know? But we tell you, man, never trust the enemy. Verse 11. It says, though he humble himself, yeah, these Edomites, they may come to you all humble, all nice. And probably, you know, you know, girl, guess what? We got snacks, and we probably, you know, we got a whole bunch of shit in the house. Come on, let's have fun at my house. Whatever, you know how to eat a mice. I don't know what the hell they be doing. But they probably gonna talk about some boys or whatever, bullshit like that. You know, I don't know what Edomites be. Probably scrolling on TikTok laughing and shit. They probably like, let's go over to my house and chill out or whatever. And they probably got over there and said what? They humbled themselves. They probably wanted to beat her ass before then, but they was like, nah, we got to put her in this house so nobody can't see. So they had to humble themselves to get her in that house. It said, though he humbled himself and go crouching, that's what they did. They crouch at her. You know how a lion crouch before he get his prey? That's what they did to Zion. They basically, you know, lured her in, you know. It said, though he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take good heed. She didn't take heed. She didn't have the mindset of, nah, I don't need to be going in their house. It's too many situations where, you know, black people end up missing and black people end up getting tortured by these people. She didn't think twice. She didn't take good heed. It said, yet take good heed and beware of him. See, she wasn't worrying about nothing. She thinking like, them my friends. Them ain't your fucking friends. Them are your enemies. It says, beware of him, and thou should be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou should know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. You see, this devil ain't changed his ways. What the scriptures say? Can a leopard change his spots? Roughly paraphrasing. No. So Edomite can't change the way the Lord made him. The Lord made these Edomites to be wicked. So you think they're not gonna be wicked? You think they ain't gonna stop hating y'all? You know, what it's gonna take for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians to realize that these people are not your friends, man? What is it gonna take? The scripture saying, thou should know that his rust has not altogether wiped away. that Russ, that Russ had not altogether wiped away. He didn't change. But y'all think they changed. Why? Because they smile and humble themselves in front of y'all. Just like how Nolan Wells got chopped up, if that case real, you know. But plenty of other situations where Jake hang around Edomites and they get slayed. They trusted in these Edomites. Verse 12, it says, set him not by thee. You see there? Set him not by thee. Don't hang around him. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou shalt at the last remember my words and be prickled therewith. You see that? Niggas don't got that mindset of, I can't be trusting this devil. Y'all just think these devil y'all friends because they may smile, they may, y'all probably love them because, they so-called, ruling, they got everything. So that's why y'all want to hang with them, because y'all want to be in that seat. But no, nigga, this ain't our rest, like the scriptures say. We supposed to be on the bottom. We supposed to struggle, but y'all want to be hanging around them. And then when they slay y'all looking stupid. Y'all want to be like the Edomites. Y'all think y'all on their level. They look at y'all niggas like y'all are pigs, man, swine. So let's go to the book of Genesis. I believe that's 27. Genesis 27, and let's go to verse. Let's see. Okay, verse 41. This is when Esau was basically jealous of his brother. Esau was jealous of his brother Jacob, for getting the blessing, right? So, pretty much if you didn't read the story, basically, Jacob tricked Esau of his blessing, man. He tricked Esau of the blessing, and Esau got mad and got, which Esau damn stupid. He the one that gave the blessing away. But then he didn't see, he was impatient. These devils are very impatient, man. That's why they got fast food. Cause they impatient. We ain't gonna have no fucking fast food in the kingdom, man. Our food is gonna be freshly made. It's gonna take time to make the food that we eat, man. We ain't gonna just rush it, man. But anyway, this is the book of Genesis 27, verse 41. And these Edomites, they got the same spirit as Esau to this day, because that's their forefather. Verse 41 says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, meaning his mind, and that same mind triggered down to the rest of his descendants. But you see today, these Edomites all over. I don't give a fuck how humble they is, they still got that mindset as well. And the Lord is going to trigger that mindset in the day of wrath. Because you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, y'all trusting them. So it says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So ever since, our forefather, Isaac died, because Isaac had, Jacob and Esau, so since Isaac died, that was their father. They said, once my father died, he was gonna slay his brother Jacob. And you see that, and he actually talking about Jacob in his verse, but like I said, Jacob had 12 sons, which was the Israelites, and we got the same mindset as Jacob. Jacob, we carry the spirit of Jacob, because that's our forefather. Just like how the Edomites carried the spirit of their forefather, which is Esau. Hey, same with us, with Jacob. So today, as you can see, the so-called Negroes are hated by the Edomites, and that's why they treat us the way they treat us today, because they hate us, man. They want to slay us, like it says in verse 41. Then would I slay my brother Jacob? And you seeing that today. They slaying us. They're slaying us. Look at George, what that nigga name? George Floyd or whatever. Rodney King, many more, Many more Jakes that done died, or Zions that done died by the hand of police, or just regular Edomites. You know, it ain't gonna never stop. Jake, what is his name? Kadon, the nigga that got rolled up in the back in Georgia. Him, many more, man. Many more. They steady gonna try to slay you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, no matter what. Y'all think they y'all fucking friends. They not y'all friends. They are y'all enemies, man. And all you niggas that's hanging around these Edomites and the day around, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see, because y'all got the mindset of, it ain't no bad Edomites. Ain't no Edomites out here want to kill me. Okay, the Lord gonna especially show you niggas, man. Because he got to snap y'all out of that mindset of y'all thinking Edomites are good. Edomites are cool people. Edomites are what y'all want to be like. The Lord gonna show y'all, man. It ain't cool to be no Edomite, because the scripture say, don't hand join in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished. The Lord got judgment for these Edomites. Y'all want to hang around them. Why the fuck you want to hang with somebody who got judgment, man? Make that make sense, because you gonna have judgment, you know? So Lord, when this video was edifying, I'm gonna close it with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honor to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Start with Elder Apostle Hound down. Double honor to the head and the elder of the man of Israel camp, the Chazat, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And Shalom to you, sincere Akim. Shalom.